Hey everybody, welcome back. Typical two-stroke carburetor. This one's off a Polaris Trailblazer. This is an oil-injected machine, not a premix. And lately it's been running terribly, really hard to start. So I pulled it off the machine, brought it home, and as you can see, some of these vent lines are terrible. Like this is original stuff. As you can see there, and oh, that one came off. Interesting enough. Careful with this one, that's plastic or an ABS or something like that. Oh, here comes the Subaru. Listen. Chuggity, chuggity, chuggity. So, I'm going to pull it apart and see what's inside here. I'm going to leave this on at the moment. I'm just going to pop the 4 off, get the bowl off, take a quick look. We'll replace all those vent lines as well. Let's see what's going on here. I'm not going to use my impact guns. Just going to straight up screwdriver it. Now, I have never had this carburetor apart, and we've owned this machine about 13 years. Not sure if you heard that, but that's way down the block. And I'm already forgetting something here. I'll tell you in a second. I'll go grab one. But this is Phillips screws. Let's pop this baby apart. 4 of them in total. Get the float. Get the fuel bowl off. Take a look at the floats. See what kind of dirt's in the bottom of this thing. There is a fuel filter that we run in line on this machine. So between the fuel tank and the carburetor, we run a fuel filter. It's a good idea anyway. Get a bit of a wiggle. That's not coming. Do one of these. Tappity tap. Well, that kind of didn't work out exactly what I wanted it to. Oh my goodness. It's gone. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, look at that. The floats. You can see they're pinned in. Pinned with stoppers. And it's actually quite clean in here. Should take a good look at this here. You can see some right down on the inside in there. But for the rest of the bowl, that's pretty clean. Look at that. I'm going to use my little screwdriver here. Just see if I can. Oh yeah, there's. Oh, did you even see that? That's how much dirt came out. That is the bonus of running a fuel filter between your bowl and your fuel tank. That's really nice inside there. For like 13 years old that we've had the machine. It's a 1997. 12th month of 96, which makes it a 97. We've never had this part. I've never had this part. Wow, I'm impressed with that. That's pretty clean. Just gonna look in the rest of the bowl underneath the floats. Okay, as you can see, the floats they got the stoppers, and then they got pins right there. That's their limiters on this right here. You see how that floats up and down? That moves nice and freely. Check that out. And we'll pop that out. I don't know what size it is. Might be 1/4 inch, 5/16. Gasket looks okay too. And there's no, I mean, look at the cleanliness in here. Take a look in there. Take a look here. even around here with this little brass fitting that's right there. Nice and clean. Even the two ports, hopefully you can see that one, and you can see that one. That is clean. Wow, I'm very happy with that. Even looking through, this is to the engine, and that is your air filter sitting here, your box air filter. This looks a little bit dirty on the inside, but idle mixture screw there, idle screw there, vent. Oh, right there. That's where your choke goes in, right there. And that's still on the bike because I just unscrewed it. But I did notice in here that there was a little bit of dirt when I did take that off. But for the rest of this is clean. I am going to pop off, like my pallet. Yeah, I am going to pop this out real quick. I'm going to grab my quarter-inch drive stuff. Okay. Quarter-inch drive and magnetic. Oh, there's one of the screws already. I always forget to bring this over. Ding, ding, ding. You don't lose anything. Ding, it ain't going anywhere. We're gonna pop that off. Quarter-inch drive. What did I say? Quarter-inch? Quarter-inch drive and, oh, feels like a quarter-inch, but I wonder if it's metric. Metric 6? Metric 6. Quarter-inch socket. That is a 6mm right there. Pop that out and let's have a look. Wow, why is my ratchet? My ratchet is stiff. It ain't working. Okay, that was loose. See a little bit of dirt on there. That just popped right out. It's clean inside. You see that? That's pretty clean. Okay, so don't lose your pallet. And there we go. That's one of your jets. I'm just gonna. You want to look through it. You want to be able to see through it. And oh yeah, it's clean. I got full daylight. Basically, what I do is I kind of hold it like that, and then I look towards light, and if you can see through there, if there's any blockage, and there is not 100% clean. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Don't lose your washer. And as you can look straight down here into this area, it's good. This is drilled right through to the top, and I wonder if you can see that right down inside. You should be able to see right through the carburetor, and in which I can. There's two ports, one in the middle of the carburetor, right there, and then there's one closer down here, well inside. You can see that as well, and you should be able to see through both of them because they both go right into the fuel bowl. Although the fuel bowl is sitting behind me here, in front of me. It's clean. That looks good. So what was giving us our hard starting? Now, there is another jet that's down inside here, and I don't know if I have it's way inside there. I don't know if I have a small enough screwdriver, but I'm going to go take a quick look. Wow, that's a tough area to get into. You got to have a, let me see what I got. Give me a second. Hang on. Don't run away. I am very limited on my flat screwdrivers. And look at this thing, it's twisted. Here's one as well, but I don't think that's... Oh, it does fit down there. Wow, this is not... this is tough. Because that's brass inside there, and that's not grabbing. That's a garbage screwdriver. And this thing here is bent. So I don't think this is going to work either. Okay. There we go. There are 8 holes in this port jet thingy. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2 of them are plugged. Cleaned them up. Did with a little bit of brake clean and a little like a needle, literally, to get into there. That's a tough thing. And then make sure that you can see through, all the way through. And then, as also that, but you can also look through these 2 holes to look right through it. So hold it up to some light, take a look, spin it side to side, and you'll be able to see. Give it a spin, and you'll be able to see that light passes through all that. That is now clean. Take it. It goes back into there. There's my little pallet. Drop it in. Use my Uber long screwdriver. And you don't need a lot of tension on this thing when you're tightening it up. There, it's okay. Let's put it here. Let's get it off the pallet. There. So right there, I'm going to see if I can just hold it, pressing down, giving it some force. Give it like a 1/16 of a turn. That's it. Remember, it's brass. You can strip it so easily. Then you got to drill it out and go get a new one. Don't do that. I've done that in the past. This is clear. Hey, we're going back together. So this is your jet, isn't it? I keep getting them mixed up. And your washer. Let's get back on our pallet. There we go. Back inside. Always start things by hand. You don't want to cross thread. Again, brass into aluminum. Brass will strip out. You don't want to do that. Nice and easy. You don't need a lot on this. Just give it a... You see that? That's it. Your gasket's in place. There we go. This was an easy one. Terrible screwdrivers. They'll be getting some more. I tried using this. You can see how big this is to go into the ports. That's too big. That is too big to go into the port. I had to get a needle. Yeah. Everything else is good. I did not pull out the float. Like, I mean, it's working fine. Like, you can check the tension on that baby. It's free moving. I'm just going to put this back together. I'm not going to replace the gasket. The gasket is fine. Upside down. Now, I never messed with the floats. I didn't bend any of the tabs. Everything's working fine here, so I'm not worried about my float level at this time. Grab a couple of screws. These are Phillips from your magnetic tray, so you don't lose anything. Get yourself a pallet. No impact drivers here. Nice and loosey-goosey. You want to tighten these corner to corner. Just get them tightened down just lightly here. Just watch. I start to feel tension. I stop. I'm going to go to the last one over here. And then I'll do the same 4 square again. Little little tighten, jump across, tighten, corner, corner, corner. This one here is a little. Now I'm going to go 1. I'm going to go back to the other side. 2, and jump across. That wasn't set right. 3, last one. 4. That is good. Really nothing to these carburetors at all. So I'm going to be replacing all of the vent line. The machine is not here in my garage. I know what I forgot to take out right there. I'm going to take it out right now. The machine is not here in my garage, and I am going to, okay, I'm going to count the number of threads in first, and then I will remove it. Half, 1, ooh, 1 1/4. Little shot of cleaner here. Yeah, that's what I did. So now let's remove it. There's a spring in there. So remember, 1 1/4. You getting this? I hope you're getting that. There we go. This is your, that's your idle speed. This is your, This is your idle mixture screw. That's your idle speed. There's a spring inside there. There's no gasket on this though. I'm just going to clean it with I got a cleaning rag here. Just going to do that. It's clean anyway. It's nice and clean. I'm going to give this a shot in here. Oh yeah. Get it right in the gut. That's cold. And you seen it come out, and you seen it come out this way. That's good. It's clean. Let's get our spring inside there. Don't lose that little spring. Keeps tension, obviously. Start it by hand. Now, what was the number? I'm going to go all the way to seat it. Idle mixture screw. Seated, not tightened, not torqued into place, but just seated. You got that? 1 1/4. So we're going to go 1. Sorry, half. There's 1. And 1/4. We can make an adjustment on the bike once we get this thing running. Again, this is an oil injected bike, not a premix. Let's get this off. Oh yeah. That is on there. Here we go. Wow, you can see how brittle these are. Oof. Look at that. That's done. That's done. Replace that. Careful of this one. It's an ABS. It's plastic. I am not going to remove the idle speed one. I mean, the rest of this machine is clean inside, but what I am going to do is a little bit of dirt inside here. I'm going to give it just a spray down. That's it. Dump it upside down. It is clean. Clean throughout. If there was a lot of debris in here, a lot of corrosion, whatever you want to call it, I would take this, strip it, get a gasket for it, all that kind of stuff. Give it a good clean, put it in a tank, get a little scrub brush. But man, I'm impressed. This thing's clean inside for the age that it is. Like I said, we only had a bit of a hard start on it, and I wouldn't even say a bit of a loss of power, but other than that, it's good. Good to go. You hear that? That's my floats up in there. Did not remove it. You can get access to if you wish. Other than that, there we are. This has got to be McCooney, right? It's got to be McCooney. Right there. Size-wise, I don't know. 36, 32, made in Japan. Nice and clean. Questions, comments, leave them. Maybe I missed something. Maybe you can help me out here. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Questions, comment, leave them. I'll strap this back onto the pallet and get it shipped to the customer. Customer's me anyway. What are we doing? Thank you. Enjoy. We'll be